Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. We're going to bring in the beautiful messages from the universe, the language of flowers deck. I'm going to bring in my deck, the Twin Flame, What's the Energy Oracle, a message for you, and the little love notes cards. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. And it is the new moon tomorrow, and I do feel it's going to be a very powerful time to create, obviously, with the new moon, but to bring in gratitude today for what you're grateful for. What you're grateful for, what you're manifesting is going to bring magic in. So the more grateful you are, the quicker things will happen. So let's see what the energy is then. So what's the energy around you today? Straight out, okay? The energy around you, wanting each other, absolutely. So you want them and they want you, even if they are dealing with their stuff, okay? Don't worry if they seem distracted, they're dealing with their stuff, they still want you. What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the journey today? Straight out, no messing about here. That one's coming out as well. And what's the guidance for you from the universe today? Straight out. What's the guidance for the universe for them today? Straight out. Flying out. Making me work for the cards today. There we go for the journey as well. See that one jump out and that one. And what's the message for you today? What do you need to know? What's going on with you? What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy around the journey today, please, angels? Flying out. What's the guidance from the flowers for you? What's the guidance for you? Got patience there. So you're being guided to be patient. That's the energy for them. What's the energy around the journey? It went back in. So again, they may be waiting to contact you or waiting to do something, and you're being asked to have patience right now. What's the guidance for you? What's the little message for you today? What's the message for you? There we go. What's the message for them today? And what's the message for the journey today? What's the message for the journey? There we go. Okay, let's see what's going on there. So first of all, the message for you is watching your social media. So you may feel that they are watching you right now. Maybe you're aware that they are watching you. You may feel it very powerfully in your body. So if you think, I know they're watching me, this is confirmation for you that they are. And the reason why is because they're wanting you. They may not be reaching out because they're dealing with their stuff, but they are still watching you. And a lot of the time they watch you before they take action because they're curious about you. They're wondering if you're going to be allowing them in, if you're wanting to hear from them. They may be trying to see if you're with someone else, or they're trying to gather information. So if you've been seeing squirrels, that's a huge sign that they are trying to gather information on you to see what you're going to do. Because they may have a lot of fear about contacting you. They may be afraid you're going to reject them or not hear them out because if they've hurt you or let you down. And they may also have things they need to deal with that may be stopping them from actually being fully with you. So they may be thinking, I'm a little bit afraid to contact you right now because I've still got to release my karmic situation, or I'm still dealing with an addiction, or I still need a bit more time. And they are dealing with their stuff. So the reason that card's come out is to remind you they are doing the work. They are sorting things out. They are taking responsibility. So don't think they're not. And they definitely do want you. You want them, they want you. And it can be frustrating when you want them because you get impatient. You think, I want it now. And then we start going into ego and stress. But they want you just as much as you want them. The angels say, of course, you're going to make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. So this is about not giving up. We all make mistakes. Mistakes are lessons that lead to blessings. There's always a silver lining. There's always a reason for everything. The angels say you have nothing to lose. This thing you've been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We're here to support you. Now, I definitely feel the message coming through here is they are getting the courage to do something because they don't want to be in regret for the rest of their life, thinking, I wish I'd reached out. I wish I'd made you mine. I wish I'd done something differently. They are starting to realise, I've got nothing to lose by taking action, but I've got everything to lose if I don't, because if I don't take action, I could possibly lose you. And if you're feeling that way about them, then this may also be a sign for you to reach out to them. But I feel the majority of you watching a Divine Feminines, and you've been doing the reaching out, or you've been doing the giving, and now you have to allow them to make their move. Yeah, look at this. I'm afraid to contact you. That's why they're watching you on social media, because they're curious about what you're doing, and they're a little bit afraid that if they do contact you, you're going to block them or push them away, or you may have moved on. But they know they've got to do it. So I'm feeling this card is more about what you need to know that they are preparing for. Because they are saying, I don't want to miss out on this love. I know that it would be a mistake not to try. The worst thing would be losing you. What have I got to lose now? I might as well go for it, even if I'm afraid. So we've got Temperance. Find balance and be centered. So the Azalea is asking you to be patient right now with Temperance. So this is like Temperance coming through in the tarot, where you're being asked to be very gentle with yourself at this time, to calm your mind, to relax your energy, to call an Archangel Haniel to bring in peace, especially if you're feeling this impatience or frustration, or you're in desire and you're wanting them, so you're getting turned on and you want something to happen. That can also be a huge message for you to cleanse your sacral chakra. The angels say never lose faith. And this is a really beautiful card because it's a bit like pulling the 5 of Cups in the tarot. It says never lose faith, because out of the 5 cups, there are still 2 that are full. You still have time. So time is not running out. And I feel that's what you can reassure your person through the 5D realm. You still have time. I haven't gone anywhere. And you may even make that make that available to them on social media. So for example, or make that so they're aware of that on social media. So you could perhaps put a post on or something that they can see, because they are watching you, or perhaps make your picture just you and perhaps not you and someone else. Because even if you post a picture, for example, with someone very innocently, they may take it to heart that you're with someone else, or they may just have a panic in some way. Now, this doesn't mean you have to tread on eggshells or do things to get their attention at all. If it feels like you're doing that, you're overgiving, don't do that. Do things naturally. But I feel the message is, if you share things, then remember you're being watched. So think, is that something I want them to see? Is that going to make them feel good or feel bad? Is that going to make them feel that I'm approachable, or they're still going to be afraid to contact me? So you still have time. So you can even tell them in the 5D realm that there's plenty of time. And yes, you may be thinking, but I want it to happen now, and time is running out. Time is not running out. You know, in the 5 of Cups, we're so stressed out and focused on the cups on the floor, we can't see the beautiful 2 cups standing up. And that's the love. That love will never go away. It will never die. It will never change. And it will always be strong. And that's why they're dealing with their stuff. So if they're dealing with their stuff, they may not even be focusing on you, because, you know, from a physical perspective, where you perhaps they're not bothered because they're dealing with the stuff. But when they have dealt with their stuff, so for example, they may be distracted during the day, they may be busy with work, they may have things going on at home, but when they are alone, or when they get time to themselves to sit with their thoughts, or when they are lying in bed, that's when they start thinking about you, and that's when they can scroll on their phone and look at you up on social media and wonder what you're doing. The message is, watch your heart's desires. So this is reminding you they're your heart's desires. Don't give up. Don't think I can't do this anymore. Focus on love. It says really open up to the energy of flow. You'll be glad you did. Congratulations. So this is about you going with the flow. It says really open up and let the energy flow. So I feel there's going to be a moment coming where you open up to each other and you let things flow. You have a really open and honest conversation. You say what's on your mind. And until that's possible, what would really be beneficial is writing down what you're thinking and feeling. Especially if you feel like, oh, I need to contact them, but you know they have to contact you, or they need to contact you. So instead of writing a message out and sending it and then perhaps wishing you hadn't 5 minutes later, before you do anything, write down in a journal what you were going to say, or write it down. It'll feel better, and then that moment will pass. Or if you connect with like another divine feminine, perhaps make a pact to send messages to each other, so you don't send messages to your person. And then you master your emotions better. So the energy around them is reflection. They're doing a lot of thinking right now about their karmic situation because that must end first. So that's another reason why many of them aren't contacting you, because they know they need to end the karmic cycle. They're aware of it. They know what they need to do. And they're asking you for time. They're saying, give it time and I'm going to end this situation. Now, it's very likely they're asking for your time, to give them time and patience right now because of the way the year is. We're in the holiday, coming up to the holiday cycle, and they may be thinking about Thanksgiving, they may be thinking about Christmas, they may be thinking about kids, finances. So they're thinking, I just need to get through the end of the year and then I can end this karmic cycle. I can look at it fully, properly in the new year. And that's what they're reflecting on. That's why they're asking you to give them time. So the universe is saying to them, what's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. So they know what's meant to be theirs. They know you're meant to be together. And the message here for you is to know that your person is making their way to you. It may seem like baby steps, but they know what karmic cycles they need to end. They know what they need to do. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. So they are starting to realize, I was never really meant to stay in this situation for this long. And things are fleeing from them. What that means is God is pruning the tree. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. So a lot of them could be very confused as to why things are going wrong or why there's chaos going on. But remember, they are dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, and visualizing being with you. So they are manifesting you. And because they're doing that, the universe is stepping in and creating change. So if they're sitting there thinking, why is my life falling apart? It's because they are manifesting a new beginning. So their life has to fall apart to bring in that new beginning. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when, be happy now. And that's also a reminder for you. Don't put your life on hold for your person. Live in the now, enjoy each moment. Enjoy and celebrate who you are today. And I need you to get excited again. So a lot of them are very fed up. They can be miserable. And it's like God is saying to them, the universe, the angels, get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. So a lot of the masculines feel alone. They feel like they're dealing with things by themselves. They feel pressured, stressed out. And they feel like they don't know what to do. And the angels are saying to them, you're not alone. God is saying, get excited about your life. You're not meant to live a boring life. You're not meant to be eating, sleeping and repeating. You're meant to be thriving. God's saying, I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. Isn't that powerful? So God himself is speaking to your person saying, you've asked for my assistance and I'm working on it. I've assigned the angels in heaven to come down and help you. So let go of the stress and just trust in me. I've got a plan. And I've got a pretty incredible ending in store for you. In fact, that's why you need to get excited, because the happy ending I've got coming in is going to rock your world. So God is saying to your masculine, I'm going to rock your world with your divine feminine. And God is saying to you, I'm going to rock your world if you give it time and trust the love. Because your masculine is going to be with you, even if they are hiding their true feelings. They're struggling with that because they're struggling to open themselves up to you. That's why another reason why they're afraid to contact you, because they don't know what to say. They're afraid of being vulnerable. They don't want to be hurt. So say goodbye to what you no longer need. So the cyclamen is actually helping them to end cycles, to actually move into what they need to do. Now this is also, it says resignation. So resignation is when we end a job, or we hand our notice in, or we change something. So I feel they are understanding what they need to do in that respect. And some of them will actually be walking away from careers or jobs or things they've done for a long time in that respect too. So some of them may actually be thinking and reflecting about handing in their resignation so they can do something more fulfilling in their life. We've got cactus flower endurance. Hold on, you can do this. So the angels are giving them the strength to do this, to hold on a bit longer, to not give up on their dreams, and to get through the cycle that they're in now, even if it's a bit touchy. So cactuses can be a bit painful if you touch them. So they may be a bit prickly right now in their life. So they could have arguing going on. There could be a bit of drama and chaos that you're being protected from. And they are feeling your feminine energy all around them, by the way. They feel you around them. And they are saying lessons need to be learned to move forward. So remember from your higher self that if they are still with a karmic partner or still learning something, there's a reason for it because it's benefiting their soul. So the guidance around the journey, look at this, we've got wait. So time is illusion, everything's happening in divine time. Just wait right now because they are typing a message that they want to communicate to you. And the separation is ending and many of you are going to get intimate. So this is very powerful. So the message is wait. Just wait. Your person is saying, give me time because I'm going to reach out when I'm ready, when I've dealt with the karmic cycle, or when I've got more clarity, or after the holidays, or when it's the right time. And many of them have been typing a message to communicate what they mean. And that's why the separation is ending. You may have even seen them typing a message and then nothing happens. And you're thinking, what's going on? Because they're preparing to reach out. They're trying to find the right words and they're just struggling to open up to you. The separation is ending. If you wait and give this time, that separation will end and the communication will come in. And many of you will get intimate with each other. And it will be beautiful and it will be at the right time. So the angels say one day when you least expect it, you're going to crash into someone who's going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. You're going to be so glad you kept it open. You are going to be so glad that you chose to believe that your heart deserved more. So really what this is talking about is when the time is right, you're going to naturally run into each other because the universe is going to create the way. So this is about serendipity, alignment, the universe creating the way instead of you trying to force it to happen. So if you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it's a relationship, a job, or a situation, ask yourself the question, what is stopping me from leaving that? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it's the right thing to do. It's the right step to take. Be brave. We are right beside you. So definitely feel this about them leaving their situation. And some of you are also in your own situations you need to leave as well. It's not just them that need to walk away from karmic cycles. You may have things karmic going on in your life. It could be a job, it could be a person, it could be anything else. But if you're brave enough, you'll be rewarded with a new beginning. And you may both be facing your darkness right now so you can step into the light. So you're coming into awareness of everything. And that's why we've got the garden here. It says, wake up and the clouds will, they'll move away. So I'm seeing this as when you wake up and look outside and maybe it's a cloudy day with clarity and awareness, those clouds move out of the way and you see things clearly. It says wake up and the clouds will move away and you'll look. Okay, so what I'm really feeling with this is it's about the way you see things. So perception creates reality and learn to walk away, restore peace. So again, when you walk away, you restore your peace. And it may well be that they've walked away from you to restore their own peace, to calm down, to deal with their stuff, to end their karmic cycle. You may have walked away from them to restore your peace. That means you've pulled your energy back. It doesn't mean you've moved on from each other. It means you're doing what is good for you right now. It means what's good for your soul right now. So you focus on peace instead of chaos or trying to make something happen or feeling stressed out by it all. And also when they walk away from their karmic cycles and when you walk away from your karmic cycles, you're going to feel more peace because you're going to finally feel relief. The masks are going to come off. It's going to feel better. You're going to feel restored with energy and peace and faith. Very beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the structure deck for a question. So what do we need to know today? See what's coming through as extra messages. We've got divine guidance for reunion. So I'm going to let's bring in some Twin Flame Tarot for this. I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Real Love Tarot. So what's the guidance for union or reunion? Reunion is coming back together. You've got let them release what they need to release. It says free the mind by choosing peace. Now isn't that interesting when you've got the message about peace at the end of the last cards? It says release the struggle and find a new plan. There is a solution to every problem. So the divine guidance for reunion is there's always a solution. There's always a way to come back together. There's always a reason behind everything that happens. And what's the message from you to the divine masculine? So what do you actually want to say to them? What do you want to say to them? You're saying, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. So you're actually going through another spiritual awakening because of what you're going through right now. And you're going through an epiphany. You're going through an aha moment. So what's affecting them? What's affecting them right now? What's affecting them? We've got the dream come true. Make a wish. All of your dreams are coming true. So they are being affected by the fact that they want you. And they know that you're the one that can make their dreams come true. So they're also going through a spiritual awakening to release what needs to go to have a new beginning. So I'm seeing that as them being aware of what they want and being miserable until they have it. And what signs are they seeing? So you may be thinking, well, what signs are they seeing? They're seeing, okay, flamingos, and you may see flamingos and pigs as well, because pigs are about cleansing. So what I'm actually seeing here is they're seeing signs of change. They're seeing signs they need to change. I feel they're seeing your name everywhere because you're both aligning with each other and you're both balancing your energy to give and receive equally in union. So the message is things are about to improve rapidly in all areas of your life, including financial success. So they could be receiving signs that things are going to improve once they walk away from their past or when they are with you. So they could have a vivid dream where you have the most amazing life together. You have a successful life together. It could be you buy things you want to buy. You could be buying a new home in this dream or experiencing a lot of success and abundance. And they feel that. They also feel aligned with you. Can you hear that? Alarm going off like a car alarm. So I feel the signs they are also seeing are getting their attention. It's like alarm bells are going off in their mind because they are realising what they do want and what they don't want. Where they do want to be, and that's with you, and what they need to release to make that happen. So big changes are coming in. You just have to have faith. The universe has been very clear. If you wait, they're going to send you a message. A lot of them are waiting for the right time because they're dealing with their stuff, and their stuff is their karmic cycles. They know they need to release. They just need to be brave. And you're being asked to be brave, to trust the process and focus on self-love at this time and give back to you and know that everything will be okay, because it will be, because you have support from above. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.